Hello, today we will build an animated bar chart in SciChart.js. The example visualizes ATP year-end top 10 rankings from 1990 to 2024. Bars move between ranks. New players enter from outside the chart. Players leaving the top 10 animate out, and colors are assigned by country. We move from project structure to code, then to the rendered result. Each section matches a practical step needed to reproduce the example. This example is split across 4 files. Demo.html defines the chart container and module entry. Demo.css makes the chart fill the viewport. ATP-rankings.ts stores the yearly top 10 data imported by the chart. The chart logic lives in demo.js. Create the surface, configure axes, build the initial rectangle data, color bars by country, add labels, then animate from one year to the next. The data file exports an array of yearly snapshots. Each item has a year and a top 10 array. Each player entry carries 3 fields the chart needs: rank, name, and country. Rank controls the vertical position, name is used for the label, and country drives the palette provider. Keeping data outside demo.js makes the animation code easier to read. The chart starts with SciChartSurface.create. The x-axis is numeric, but hidden, because users do not need to see raw bar lengths. The y-axis is also numeric and represents rank. It uses a visible range from 0.5 to 10.5, axis alignment :left, and flipped coordinates :true, so rank 1 appears at the top instead of the bottom. Country palette provider extends default palette provider. In the constructor, it builds a map from country code to stroke and fill colors. The colors come from the SciChart theme, so each country receives a stable color without hard-coding every final hex value. Then override stroke ARGB and override fill ARGB. Read the current point metadata and return the color for that player's country. The bars use XYX data series, which stores XY and X1 values. For each player in the first year, X starts at 0, Y is the rank, and X1 is 16 minus rank. That makes rank 1 the longest bar and rank 10 the shortest. Metadata is attached to the same point, carrying the player name and country into the palette provider. The animated bars are drawn by fast rectangle renderable series. eColumn mode.startEnd tells SciChart to treat X and X1 as the horizontal start and end of each rectangle. eColumn Y mode.centerHeight treats Y as the center line for each rank slot, with default Y1 defining the bar height. The player labels are added as text annotation objects in SciChart's SVG layer. Each label uses the player name plus country code, and a small generic animation moves labels to the next rank together with the bars. The update loop is the core of the example. Update data receives the current data series and an empty next data series. It clears the next series, reads the next year's top 10, and walks through every current player. If a player still exists next year, it appends the new rank and new bar length. If the player drops out, it appends an off-screen rank, so the bar animates away. After existing players are handled, the function looks for players who are completely new in the next year. Those players are appended to the current series outside the visible rank range, then appended to the next series at their real rank. Finally, animate labels, open parenthesis, next close parenthesis starts the matching SVG label movement, and column animation animates the rectangle series from current values to next values using easing dot in outquart. Its onCompleted callback calls update data again, so the chart advances year by year until the dataset ends. The title updates from the same update data function, so each animation step shows the current year. Title style controls color, size, alignment, placement, and top padding. The first call, update data open parenthesis, 1, data series, A, data series B, close parenthesis, starts the sequence immediately after the surface. Axes, data series, rectangle series, and title style are configured. To reproduce this example, keep the sequence simple. Load yearly ranking data with metadata, create the surface and rank axes, build an initial XYX data series, draw horizontal rectangles with fast rectangle renderable series, color each bar through a metadata-driven palette provider, add SVG labels with text annotation, then use column animation to move from one year's rankings to the next. For full API details and the original online sample, see the official SciChart animated bar chart demo. Thanks for watching, and see you in the next one.